Welcome to the WildX Pulsar. This is the brand new high top model. This is the October NEC show, and this is the official launch of the van. So this is a 5-metre motorhome based on the Citroen Relay short wheelbase with our custom-made roof on it, which gives about 4 inches more height than the normal factory high top, and it gives the feeling of space. More importantly, it gives great storage. So the thing that was really selling this van is the combination of storage and the fact that in a 5-metre van you get a full kitchen and a full washroom. Now we'll have a look at these in more detail in a minute. We'll probably also hear the tannoy, so bear with that. Now the kitchen and the washroom are adjusted versions of the Constellation. The washroom is exactly the same as the Constellation washroom, so it's a full-size washroom. The kitchen is a slightly shortened version. Now we'll have a look at this one, but actually even in the 8 weeks that this has been on the road, we've already tweaked and updated the kitchen, and when we finish the video we'll walk outside and have a look at the new version, which is in a unit outside the van. So 5 metres long, 4 seat belts, big double bed at the front, door to door when it's closed. It's 6'2" across by about 4 foot wide, so it's a standard motorhome double, similar in size to the kind of thing you'll get in your VWs and those kind of things, but layout wise this is very car-like. So what you'll notice as you look around this van is that it's got 2 sliding doors on the side, so you can access from both sides. We wanted this to be a real option as a car replacement. So the van is 5 metres long, which is exactly the same size as a lot of cars. A Land Rover Discovery, for example, 5 metres long. So it's very, very manoeuvrable, very, very drivable. Specification wise, we'll talk about later as well, but it's got a very high specification as standard. In fact, what I think you will find looking around is that as a motorhome, this has got the highest level of standard specification that you can get in the UK market. So looking at the main points of the design of the van, all WildX vans try and follow 2 main design features. One, fully winterized. Now what we try and do is design these so that they are used all year round. So we have an independent test that's done on our vans, which tests to -20 degrees, and that test shows that you've got to have +20 inside the van within a certain amount of time. Our last time we did it, we got the fastest time they'd ever had in the test centre, which gave us the highest rating you can get, which is a grade 3 rating. So in cold weather these are brilliant. The second of the features is use anywhere, anytime. Now to that end we try and put a mixture of different features into the van so that it's very usable off-grid. So you don't have to be on a campsite, you don't have to be plugged into the mains. So we put a refillable gas tank on all our vans, which is a 20-litre tank. We have big water tanks in our vans. So this one has got a custom-made 80-litre water tank, both fresh and waste, the same size. And it's a low-power van, so you don't have to worry too much about your leisure batteries running out. This has got LED lighting, low-power heating and hot water systems, and it's designed to be just plonked in a field and to be used. Now to that end, lots and lots of people are putting solar panels on as standard, and we have a standard fitment on this van as well, so we have an option for a solar panel. The fridge now is a 3-way fridge, so it runs on gas as well as electric, so you're not using battery power for the fridge. The heating and hot water system is gas and mains electric, so if you're wild camping you're on gas, if you're on a site you're on mains electric. So really when you're on site, the only thing you're using gas wise is the cooker, and when you're out on wild camping then everything works without you hitting your batteries hard. So your fridge, your heating, your hot water, your cooking, they're all gas powered, and they're working from that refillable tank, so it's a very, very cheap source of gas. So what we also can see then is, and we'll have a good look round in a minute, but you've got lots of cupboards all around the top, so you've got loads of storage, and they're deep cupboards as well. So actually looking at it, these go right back in, and you can see the depth of my arm there that it's going in. So it's a nice big cupboard, nice tall cupboard, loads of storage space, and they're absolutely everywhere. You've got a big over cab storage for all your bedding and things like that, and you can even get small chairs and that kind of stuff in. The tables that we provide come with a feature to use them outside, so you don't have to carry a separate table. If we have a look down here at the seat, the way that these seats work is that's now in travel mode, and you can see the seat belt behind it here. But actually, to turn it down into a sofa, all you do is slide them forward and drop them down. Now the vans come with a cushion which is designed to drop in the middle to make up the double bed, but it also doubles as a backrest to make a sofa up. So if you've got that sliding door closed, then you've got the backrest there, you've actually got a sofa. And if you're eating, your tables can go in the middle, both of these can go down as sofas, and so four of you can actually eat quite comfortably around the tables. To make up the double bed, you do just that. These slide down and you drop the central cushion into position. It's that simple. So beds and seats are very, very easy to operate. So if we swap round and you go down to the back of the van, first of all we'll have a little look in the washroom. So if we go up here and look downwards, you can see all the cupboards around the top. There's three of the big cupboards around the top, and then you'll see drop down sink, been around for years but brilliant piece of kit, and our custom made fiberglass shower tray. The toilet is the new porcelain model bowl toilet, which gives you a cassette with trolley type wheels on it and a handle, so it's easy to operate. And if you just step back a little bit and have a look down here, one thing you see about the shower tray is very, very solid. So this is not plastic, this is fiberglass, which means you're not going to get the problem which happens in caravans and motorhomes. It has done for years and years and years. After a while with plastic shower trays, the base starts to flex and eventually you get cracks forming, which is a real problem to fix. In ours, it's heavy duty fiberglass bonded to a wooden base, no opportunity to move, so therefore you shouldn't really get any problems with that. So now looking at the other direction, you can see all the big cupboards around here. You have really deep, really big cupboard on the top, so I can't even touch the back of it. Cupboards all around the top. You've got a little bit of storage in one of the seat bases. The other one is taken up with the heating system, the hot water system. You've got a nice wardrobe, which there's no point looking inside, but it's just a nice big hanging space with boot storage underneath it and shoe storage underneath it. We'll have a look at the kitchen outside. This van's got a TV in, which is an optional item. Everything else inside the van is standard. And let's finish off on the inside by looking at the standard features at the front. So, standard kit in the cab. This is the new Euro 6 engine, which is a 2-litre turbo diesel engine. Very powerful actually, loads of torque, 130 brake horsepower, 6-speed manual, drives like a car. Fuel efficiency, according to the books, anything between 45 and 47 mpg on a long run. That's amazing for a vehicle like this, I think. I would assume that real world driving, you're probably going to get somewhere between 40 and 45 mpg on if you're taking it easy. That in itself is still excellent. Specification then on the front. Aircon is standard, cruise control is standard. You're getting passenger airbag, you're getting reversing camera, reversing sensors. You're getting touchscreen stereo system, which also shows the reversing camera screen. It's got Bluetooth, it's got music streaming Bluetooth, so you can play music from your phone. It's got leather steering wheel and gear knob. And we even upgrade the suspension to the twin leaf suspension, so you can get extra weight capacity if you want to upgrade your payload. Payload on our vans is very, very good indeed. I'll come back to that in a minute. The rest of the specification on the front is you get an alarm system as standard. It's a non-insurance improved basic alarm system, which we can upgrade to a category 1 improved system if you want. And you also get a standard basic tracking system, which is a stolen vehicle recovery system. Again, not insurance approved. However, it's a great bit of kit that you don't have to pay for. So that's your standard spec on the van. Don't forget, with Wild Axe, we build the van for you, so you get to choose colour of the van, you get to add spec. Maybe you want climate control, maybe you want fog lights, various other options that you can get. Different paint colours on the outside as well. Alloy wheels are very, very popular, just sort of give that nice look to the van. Payload we touched on a minute ago, just very briefly. Payload on our vans is excellent. On the whole range, anywhere between 300 kilos and 500 kilos is standard. And actually with a basic paperwork exercise, without changing the vehicle itself, we can add on up to 750 kilos to that payload, depending on which van you're looking at in the range. So just ask us if you want to get information about that. So lastly, we'll go and look outside at this new kitchen and then we're done. So if we come outside. So the new kitchen that's going in the van is the entire unit from behind the rear driver's side seat. So you get storage for the cushion that drops in the middle, which is also the backrest to the sofa and drops in the middle of the bed. You've got a two burner hob with integrated sink. You will have a tap here. For the show, we've not actually fitted it. You've got oven and grill, and you've got the 60-litre fridge freezer. Now that's a 3-way fridge freezer, so it's going to run on mains electric, gas and 12 volt while you're driving. You've still got nice storage. You've got the sliding larder, and you've got various other big storage cupboards as well. So that's the new kitchen to go in the van. This is the new Pulsar High top. Thank you very much.